Good morning, Life Point Church, and welcome back to your daily devotional. I'm so glad that we're back here together today. Today, if you didn't know is National Follower Day. Follower, right. Not National Leader Day, but National Follower Day. You know, it's important that we have followers, that people are willing to follow other people. I mean, what would leaders be if they didn't have any followers, right? George Washington is famed in this part because he crossed the Delaware River on Christmas Eve. He cut through the ice and to go defeat the enemy, but what if he just did that by himself? What if it was just George Washington in the boat? He probably wouldn't even made it across the river. But he did because he had followers that were willing to follow a leader into the unknown. They were going to cross that river, go confront the enemy on a holiday, and defeat them. Well, I'm glad they did that, but I'm also glad that George Washington had followers and that they were willing to do that. You know that there was good followers also in the Bible. Peter, James, and John were told by Jesus that they had to follow him. You know, they left everything that they had behind, their way of making money, they left their families behind, and they said, yes, I want to follow God into the unknown. Where he's calling me to follow, that's where I'm going to go. And you know what? It took a lot of courage to do that. Do we have that courage? Well, in the Bible it says that Jesus told them to follow me and I will make you fishers of men. He wasn't telling them that just follow me and nothing's going to happen, but he had promises for them if they would follow Jesus. You know, Jesus has promises for you also if you're willing and you have the courage to follow him into the unknown. I know sometimes it's scary that we would follow God. Sometimes we feel compelled to maybe step out of our pew in church. Sometimes I remember being an early Christian, just lifting our hands sometimes. That was a scary thing. But we had this feeling that God wanted us to do that, and we want to be obedient unto God. So we are obedient in worship, and we have to be obedient in our lives also. If God is calling you to a place, if he's calling you to do something for him, I want to encourage you to go ahead and do that. God has promises for you, and he won't leave you behind. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Come back with me for our last devotional tomorrow.